Hey everybody, Chris Raygun here. I'd like to apologize in advance because this video is very, very spur of the moment. I had not planned on making this, and I kind of want to get this out there quickly. So today, according to Twitter, is National Cleavage Day. So, people were putting up snarky tweets and some snarky pictures. It's like, oh, look, cleavage, aha, it's National Cleavage Day. And then, a normal person would look at that and say, oh, it's National Cleavage Day. Some people might take part in it, some people might not, but the majority of people would probably just say, oh, all right, and move on with their day. Apparently not, because Lionhead, and Lionhead is not the focus of this video, by the way, but just to set things up, Lionhead put out a tweet for National Cleavage Day. Makes sense. It's a trending hashtag. They've got a game coming up, Fable Legends. So, it can't hurt to put something out there, put out your sense of humor a little bit, and, get some marketing in for your game. Bam, bam, win-win. What they didn't expect was the Offendatrons to come, and Brianna Wu. Now, you might be asking, oh, what did they do? Well, so Lionhead put out this tweet. Now, I apologize, since this is hastily recorded, I don't have the tweet in front of me, but to my memory, it said something along the lines of, Happy National Cleavage Day from Lionhead. And it had this image, the image that you see in front of you. The foaming jugs. And it's a woman with kind of like a low-cut shirt with two jugs of presumably alcohol, because that's clearly a pub design. Now, a normal person looks at this, sees that it's National Cleavage Day, and says, oh, look, a piece of artwork, whatever. Not Brianna Wu. She says, seriously, can you take that image down or apologize? And apologize? Why should Lionhead apologize? What reality does somebody have to live in to believe that they have a right to an apology for being offended by somebody else's artwork? And for what reason? Why is she offended? Because it objectifies women? Give me a fucking break. It's National Cleavage Day. Have a sense of goddamn humor. And you know what the worst part about this is? Lionhead took it down. Lionhead took the tweet down, they took the image down. It's not out there. Now, as of the time I'm recording this, I've seen no official apology. I don't believe they plan on doing that. And if they do, fucking so help me. But the point that I really want to get across here is that developers and artists are having their art pulled off of the internet, having their art censored, having their artistic expression marred and straight up deleted because people like Brianna Wu are offended by it. Can you imagine? Does this sound liberal to you? This sounds remarkably conservative, doesn't it? This sounds like, oh, there's too many titties on fucking Nick at Night. Ooh, Full House in their provocative clothes. Golly gee, better censor that shit. None of this sounds like a liberal thing. But you know what's sad about it? Is that it's starting to. Back in like 2008 or 2007, 2009, when I thought of the word liberal, the person that I thought of was George Carlin. People who would... We would be the ones offending, not being the ones taking offense to everything. What happened to that mentality? How did we go from that to being offended at things like this? There's no nudity in it. It is one of the least provocative images I've ever seen on the internet. But this was offensive, and it was so offensive that it got taken down. People, this is not how a good society runs. We do not censor people's artistic expression because we find it provocative. In fact, we should celebrate provocative art. That's what art is. I cannot believe that Brianna Wu and her army of oversensitive, overzealous, self-righteous, hypocritical bastards have enough clout to get a developer to censor their own art. And what do you think? Do you think it stops here? Do you think it stops for tweets? This goes into everything. This goes into development cycles. Maybe in the middle of development, maybe somebody designs a suit for a hero that some people might find provocative. Oh, we can't have that. Art is being altered. Art is being changed because people are offended by it. I want you to think about that. And more importantly, I want this image everywhere. Because quite frankly, I am sick of people claiming offense, saying, I am offended by this, I'm offended by that. Please apologize to me because I got offended. I'm sick of that being a legitimate argument. It is not a legitimate argument. It is a joke, and it should be treated as a joke. If you're offended, don't fucking look. But don't you dare censor other people's artistic expression. Good lord, somebody probably got fired. Somebody probably lost their job because Brianna Wu and her army of oversensitive cunts got offended by by one of the most tame images on the internet. And somebody might say, oh, well, you're defending the image because it objectifies women. I don't give a shit. You think I get off on it? It's the internet, man. There are hundreds of other places to get off. I just want people to be able to draw what they want and stick by it. Jesus Christ, didn't we see the consequences of people thinking that they had a right to other people's artistic expression? Didn't we see the consequences of that? Look, man. You can't give them an inch. You can't give them an inch, they'll take a mile. And actually, as of the beginning of this recording, they actually did apologize for it. They apologized for that tweet. I don't get it. I don't get what compels people to look at something so innocent and so tame and say to themselves, this can't be anywhere. We need this image down. It's not only that we don't like it, right? If you don't like it, that's your thing. But it's not only that they don't like it, they want it down. They don't want anybody to have the chance to not like it. They don't want anybody to have the chance to like it. They survive off of taking things that people like and destroying them. That is what they do. That is what they're good at, and that is their only fucking purpose. So I implore you to share this image everywhere. I implore you to, when you see this kind of shit, when you see people being offended at artwork, I want you to go up to them, right? And I want you to fucking tell them to their face, or on the internet, wherever you see them. Tell them that that's their problem, because they do not have a right to take art down. I'm Chris Raygun. I'm too furious to continue, so I'll see you guys next time. I apologize for the hasty video, but it's just, this is one of those things where I felt like it was better to react than it would have been to write it down. So, I'll see you next time.